going on, guys? This is David.
And Wayne.
And, this is a little bit different.
For you, yes. What do we got there?
This is a Gretsch G5622.
Okay.
And a bunch of letters after that. So the full name of this is the Gretsch G5622T GG or CG?
GG.
Okay.
The GG is for Genoa Green. The TC
Georgia Green.
Or the CB is for center block. Okay. Well, whatever.
So
5622.
yes, we'll just call it the 5622. As he said, it's got a center block running down the whole length, which definitely leaves the feedback if you're actually running this thing on high gain.
Well, you can try that out. See if you can get it to squeal.
Well, squeal and
Or
get the feedback is. It does have the Bigsby on it. That's a difference. Holds tuning fairly good too.
Okay.
As you guys see, it's a triple pickup. These are the super high Lotron.
Okay. All three of them are the same though.
Yeah, I like the whatchamacallem, the ones they had in the Chet Atkins.
The Chet Atkins has the TV Jones.
Yeah, we played that one a while back, and just man, the tone that came out of that thing was incredible. But this isn't too bad. Yeah, they said it's a good rock and roll guitar.
It's a cross between a country and a rock and roll guitar.
Yeah.
I mean, you can crank it up, get all the distortion out of it without getting the feedback with the hollow body.
I still think if you hot rod the pickups, you get a much better high gain out of it. If you're looking for that, either way, you're gonna get a brighter clean out of it. So the volume, there's 4 volumes, 3 volumes in a master. This is the master, and this is your tone. So it's volume, volume, volume.
And what about those switches?
So this being down like it is the bridge. This is both being middle, and this is this one, the neck. When this is up, it's all the middle pickups on.
Okay.
So it'd be these 2, these 3, these 2. Definitely a cool looking green. It's a set neck.
Nice white binding all the way around.
Yeah, I do like that white binding.
And
unique colored green.
thumbnail inlays.
Yeah.
On the neck. That's what a rosewood neck.
Yeah, rosewood fretboard, mahogany neck, maple body, laminated maple body. Let me rephrase that.
Nice looking guitar.
It is. It really is. And when we first saw this, I haven't been a fan of 3 pickup guitars. They're cool to look at, but for the way I play, they're not really my style. Just because that middle pickup I play the Dunlop Sharps picks, as I've said before, and all I do is I keep hitting the middle pickup. It drives me nuts. So like the 3 pickup Les Pauls and SGs are just, I don't like them. They're cool looking, great concept and great sound, but for me personally, I don't like playing them.
But you don't have that much trouble with this one.
I don't seem to have too much of a problem with this one because these are like P90s, so they're a
little
narrower, so my pick will go between it.
But those are humbuckers.
Yes, they are humbuckers, but they're like the mini humbuckers on the Firebird.
Okay.
Not quite as hot as the Firebird.
No, the Firebird is hot.
The Firebird's yeah. So yeah.
We'll go through some of those pickups and see what they really sound like.
All right. So we'll start off with the middle pickup off. I'll just do little bit of random stuff here. So this is the bridge pickup. The neck and bridge. A little bit mellower tone.
Yeah. It's got a slight twang to it, but not like the TV Jones.
No, this TV
Jones is just...
It doesn't have the bite like the TV Jones does. And here's the neck pickup. So we'll go back to the bridge and we'll turn the middle pickup on. I'll put all three on. And the middle and neck. No, not bad. Overall, it could be hotter. That's my opinion. But for some of you guys who like the Gretsch, like a little bit the more mellow sound, it sounds good.
Wouldn't that be compared more to like the Epiphone Dot 335?
You know what? I don't think the Dot is from what I remember, I don't think the Dot is a center block.
It isn't, but as far as
tone,
tone and size,
I think this is a little bit thicker than the Dot is. Maybe a little bit bigger, but I don't know. Never really sat down and tried comparing them together to see what the sound is.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both maple. So
one's got a center block, one doesn't.
One doesn't, right?
Yeah.
And they both got the more mellow pickups in them.
Yeah.
So maybe that'd be a good comparison for you guys to hear. So
another video.
Yeah. Test out the sound on the Gretsch and the Epiphone. I mean, they're two, price wise, they're two completely different ends of the spectrum.
Well,
this is more a medium.
Yeah.
Medium to lower high end range, where the Dot's kind of
the middle.
Medium to the high and low end range.
Yeah.
So the woods are going to play a different sound in it, but overall, I mean, that'd be a good comparison. See what they actually sound like. So yeah, throwing some distortion.
I know you're dying to. I know you're dying to.
So bridge pickup. These two. Neck. Back to the bridge, and putting the middle pickup on. That's got a twangy sound to it. A unique sound to it, kind of like that. So we're putting all three on. Twanginess, but not as apparent. And then we go to the neck and middle.
How about fit and finish?
Fit and finish overall, body-wise, is amazing. The color on this looks great. The metallic is real nice and apparent. I guess the only problem is that they could have done a little bit better job with the pots.
Yeah. Well, why don't you explain that?
So, go back to clean here. So, the pots on this are a little on the cheaper side. So, you get a little bit, and then it's like half volume, everything comes in.
Okay, what about the regular pickup ones?
Yeah, they're the same. It's like you can go about quarter turn and still not get any volume. Now I'm starting to get volume. Now it's all in.
So
and there's about halfway through and it just went all in. So the last like quarter of a turn, it's just
that's where all the volume's at.
Yeah. Oh, I turned the knob a little bit, as you guys can see. And so that's the only weird thing about the guitar is the pots. I mean, other than that, it plays great. The neck feels awesome.
How's the action on it?
The action is really good. It's
no Chet Atkins.
Right. I mean, you're comparing a Lamborghini to a Camaro. I mean, the Chet Atkins. After playing the Chet Atkins, that really opened my eyes to playing the hollow body guitars. And I've played Gretsch, I played Guild. Well, obviously the Gretsch, but I've played other Guilds. I've played Gibson 335s, the 175s, and I really love the tone of the Chet Atkins with the TV Jones. Now the cool thing is there was still a hollow body, but it didn't have the F-holes.
Right.
So they were painted on, which is kind of weird, but it still sounded great. Not like sitting there shredding Cat Scratch Fever or something like that on there. Sitting at Guitar Center, getting everybody looking at me like, what are you doing? That was fun though. I'm not a big country player, so trying to play Chet Atkins or something like that would just be, I don't want to ruin that.
Well, how about Cat Scratch Fever?
Yeah, Cat Scratch Fever is, one of my other favorite songs to noodle around on. So yeah, I mean, Bigsby feels great. It's they're coming off of Floyd Roses. It's definitely not it doesn't like to be dive bombed all the way to the body, but it's great for. Let's see.
Little tremolo effect to be.
Well, that's what the Bigsby was originally designed for.
Right.
It wasn't meant for dive bombing it all the way to the body like a Floyd Rose. That's basically what it's made for. Is just doing little vibratos.
And it can go up or down.
Yep. So overall, really good looking, great sounding guitar. I like the neck joint. They smooth out the neck joint, so it's not like you have the little step up there and onto the body. You really tell with that center block.
Yeah.
So yeah, good Grover tuners on it too.
All right.
So yeah, let us know what you guys think. If you guys have one of these, let us know how you like it. And yeah, remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, guys.
This is Wayne
and David.
See you real soon.
Keep on rocking, guys.